Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday morning. It's early, unfortunately. We're going to take a flower tour in my yard, and we might see our kitties, or my kitties, when we go back in too. And I am outside, so you're going to hear all these wonderful outside sounds as well. So right now, it just looks like there's a bunch of green weeds coming up right here, but this is actually a lot of stuff that just hasn't bloomed yet. So this is a red hot poker, and I've got a better one I'm going to show you here in a little bit. And then all those big clumps of green, those are more red hot pokers. These really slender looking leaves are called Lucifer. I don't know the real names for these flowers, but they are gorgeous red. These straight things are just the leftover daffodil and narcissus. And then there's the red hot poker growing up through the dead stuff that got bit during that really hard freeze before Christmas. And then these are Siberian iris, maybe Dutch iris. Anyway, those will all bloom once it gets like May or June. Isn't the sunrise really pretty? Can you see it? It feels really good. It's early. Let me get it in the sun. This is called lamb's ear, and it's called that because it's really soft. So when you touch it, it feels kind of soft, like a lamb's ear. Right now it's still got dew on it, but it proliferates, which means it spreads. Look, this all came from one plant. And then that shrub right there is called a forsythia. It blooms really early in the spring, so it already bloomed yellow. And then here's my other red hot poker. See how it starts? It's like red, orange, yellow. It looks like a poker that you would use in a fireplace to kind of like move the wood around to keep your fire going. So these are all canna lilies, or sometimes people call them cannas. They are a tropical plant, and so I kind of worry about them because they can get bit pretty easy with some frost. But they will grow as tall as this deck and then bloom orange, so I can't wait to show you that in late summer. Here's a weed, but weeds have feelings too, so they're just beautiful like the rest of the flowers. I don't know what this is, but let's look at this one too. So this one has little flowers on them that when they're closed, they almost look like pink or purple, but when they open, they're just like bright white. This is a flower called Litteris bugus. Litter bug. Please stop drinking, and please stop throwing your trash in my yard. Here's the sunrise from a different area of my yard. This is called viburnum, I think. And look, it's got some little flowers on it. They're so tiny. Look, here's my finger. Look how tiny the little flowers are. I believe these are called Spanish bluebells. My mother planted all these, and she's not alive anymore to tell me what they are, so I'm pretty sure that's what they are. All right, y'all, what is this? You learned about it in elementary school when you did Tennessee history. What flower is it? Give up? This is an iris. It's one of the state flowers. And I have a bazillion of these in different colors. Right now, the only one blooming is white. Here's what they look like when they're probably a day or two away from blooming. They're really interesting. See how they have these really slender leaves? And then all of a sudden from one of the leaves comes a big stem and then a flower. Yeah, they're really interesting. This is one of my oak trees. Sorry, let me zoom out here. It's about, I don't know, 7 feet tall. Oak trees take forever to grow, but then they last like forever. Look at these little tiny baby leaves. Aren't they cute? Aren't they cute? Everything starts out small and gets big, just like us. So here's the sunrise from my front yard. It's really pretty. I really like sunrises and sunsets. These are Nandina, and with that hard freeze in December, like every single leaf fell off of this, and I really thought it was dead until recently. Do you see that new growth? Okay, that is all over this shrub. So don't ever cut stuff down just because you think it's dead. More than likely it is not. It's just harmed, and give it a year or so to grow. This is called an azalea, and this has been here since before we moved here in 1985. So this shrub is very old, but still beautiful. And lastly today, these are called Trillium. Can you guess why they're called Trillium? Look at the leaves. Look at the petals. How many are there? That's why they're called Trillium. They actually like to grow in like foresty type areas. And so that's why they like to grow right here. Because up until the sun comes up, it's very damp and it's very shady right here. Alright, so thank you for taking this flower tour with me. Always check back for new videos. There is no set schedule for when I put them on here. But thanks for watching. Talk to you later.